Most people think strength means more reps, but some of the strongest gains come from not moving at all. These 5 isometric holds will tell you more about your body in 10 seconds than most workouts do in an hour. And one of them reveals a weak link that almost nobody thinks to check. We're starting with the split squat hold because it answers the question nobody asks. Can you actually control where your body is, or are you just good at moving through it? Step into a split stance. Lower down and just stay there. Both knees bent, torso tall, weight controlled. No bouncing, no drifting side to side. When you move through a rep, your body can hide. It borrows momentum through the hard part and coasts through the easy part. But when you freeze like this, every muscle either shows up or it doesn't. Your front leg lights up, your glutes have to stabilize, and your core kicks in to stop you from tipping. But the real test isn't the burn. It's whether you can own this position without your body constantly hunting for a way out. If you can hold this clean for 20 to 30 seconds each side, your legs are doing their job. If you can't stay still, that's the gap. You already know this one, the wall sit. Everybody does. But knowing it and actually learning from it are two different things. Back flat against a sturdy wall, lower into a squat and park it there. The burn hits fast. But the burn isn't the interesting part. Somewhere around 15 seconds, the shaking starts. Most people treat that as the signal to quit. It's actually the signal to pay attention. That shaking is your body showing you exactly where control runs out. Your knees might drift inward. Your hips might start sliding down. That's not failure. That's feedback. We want to get about 30 to 45 seconds out of this. And when you can do that without the position falling apart, your legs are stronger than most people's. This is the one that surprises people, the bottom push-up hold, because a lot of you are going to find out something you didn't expect. You're stronger in motion than you are in control. Lower into a push-up. Stop just about the bottom hold and try to stay there. Your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core all have to fire at the same time. And they have to keep firing. There's no coasting. That's what makes this different from regular push-ups. It forces your body to organize tension under pressure instead of just surviving until the rep is over. Even just 10 to 15 seconds with a clean line from head to heels is worth more than 20 ugly reps. And if the floor version is too much right now, use a counter or a bench. Same idea, same benefit, just a different angle. One thing I added between sessions that made a noticeable difference is the FlickEase Spectral Panel Elite 60. It's a red light therapy panel that delivers both red and near infrared wavelengths. And the idea is simple. Red light penetrates the skin and supports your cell's ability to repair and recover. The near infrared goes deeper into the muscle tissue, which is where soreness and inflammation actually live. I set it up after a training session. Stand or sit in front of it for about 10 to 15 minutes. And that's the whole routine. And the research behind red light therapy points to benefits in circulation, tissue repair, and reducing inflammation. And honestly, after heavy isometric work like what we're doing today, that recovery window matters. The faster you bounce back, the more consistent you can be with your training. If that sounds useful, I'll leave a link to the FlickEase Spectral Panel Elite 60 in the description below. Next is the glute bridge hold. It looks easy, I know. That's exactly why people blow past it. But this hold has a way of exposing something most people don't realize is happening. Lie on your back, feet planted. Drive your hips up and squeeze at the top. Ribs down, glutes tight. Now here's the catch. Most people think that they're training their glutes when they do this. But if you're not deliberate about it, your lower back quietly takes over. You feel the work, you assume it's going to go where it should, but it's not. And that's the trap. When you do this correctly, and you know it because you feel deep in the glutes, not in your spine, you're restoring the backside strength that supports how you stand, how you walk, how you get through everything else. Aim for 20 to 40 seconds at the top and be honest about whether your glutes are actually the ones doing it. Remember that weak link I mentioned at the start? This is it, the dead hang. And it's the one almost nobody thinks to test. Find a sturdy pull-up bar. Grip it tight and hang. Feet off the ground, shoulders settle away from your ears. Within a few seconds, your grip starts to burn. Your shoulders and lats activate, and your spine gets to decompress from all that tension it carries during the day. If your grip gives out before 20 seconds, that's not just a grip problem. It's telling you something about your entire upper body that none of the other 4 exercises will catch. Grip is the bottleneck most people never train on purpose. And once it improves, pulling, carrying, opening jars, all of it gets easier. Shoot for 20 to 40 seconds. If you can't get there yet, break it into shorter hangs and build up. 5 holds, no equipment, no reps. Just you finding out where your body is strong and where it's been hiding. If you want this organized into a simple plan, my Stronger for Life program is linked below. Watch the video on screen and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong.